Hello traders, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Deriv accumulator to you. So we are going to go to the interface now, then we'll talk about how the Deriv accumulator actually works. You understand how you can execute a trade with Deriv accumulator, how to set your take profits, and then also your stop loss. And after that, I'll also share some strategy that is actually good for anyone that want to trade with the Deriv accumulators. So without wasting much of our time, guys, let us go over to the screen.
Just in case you don't have account with Deriv broker, I want to trade accumulators or options with Deriv. All you need to do is just go to the description of this particular video. You see the link to sign up with Deriv broker. Once you sign up with Deriv broker, Deriv will send you a code to your email just for email verification. And then once you verify your email, then you can go ahead and start trading. Later on, you can take out your time to verify the account with your NIN or any means of identification in your own country. Once you sign up with Deriv broker using the link in the description of this particular video, then you come to this particular place where they wrote Deriv trader. You understand? You can actually go with a real account or with a demo account, but for this video, I'm going to be using a demo account. You understand? If you like, you can still use real account. Once you click on real, it automatically switch to your real account. This is my real account. I have set $8 here. Then, or you can actually switch back to a demo account. But for this particular video, I'm using demo account to explain everything about Deriv accumulators for you. So once you sign up with Deriv, once you sign up and you are in this particular interface, all you need to do is just go to this particular place where they wrote Deriv trader. You understand? You can see the place where they wrote Deriv trader. Go ahead and hit on that open button. Once you click on open button, then you take this particular place. This is how the accumulator looks like. You understand? Now, first thing you need to know about this particular place is this is the place where you can change your real account to a demo account. You understand? Once you click on this particular place, you can change it. Either this is for real, you understand, why this one is for demo. So if you are still practicing, I will always recommend you should check out demo first before you go for the real account. So this one is for the demo account. So that's it, guys. Next thing you need to know is this particular place where they wrote accumulators. Do you understand? If you click on it, then you see two options here. They have Deriv accumulators and they have vanillas, and they also have turbo and multipliers. All of them are still here. But for this particular video, we're talking about accumulators. Do you understand? So if you want to trade accumulators, go ahead and hit on it. Are you getting me? The next thing now is the growth rate. If you should choose 1% growth rate, if you go for this particular buy, then the rate at which the you will make your profit will be very small. Do you understand? If you choose 2%, it will be small as well, but it will be bigger than 1%. Are you getting me? 3% and 4% are just almost the same thing. Are you getting me? Then if you choose 5%, it will be very aggressive. You understand? So I'm going to be showing everything with this particular statistics that is below here. Then after that, after going through the growth rate, the next thing now is the stake. You understand? The stake is just like your stop loss. So stake, if you stake $10 here, $10 out of the money you have here will move to this particular place. Are you getting me? If you're using a real account and you stake $10, $10 will move from your real account to the amount you are staking. Or if you want to increase it, you can actually raise it and then increase it to something like $20 or $200 or $2,000, anyhow you want it. So this is just how it is. Then you want to click on this particular buy button, then $20 will be at stake on the total money you have on your account. You understand? So let's talk about the take profit. You click on take profit, then you show how much profit that you will make, and then trade will close. If you have $20, you understand, and then you are using 3% growth rate, 10% of $20 should be around $2. You understand? You can just go with $2 or you can go with $4, which is like 4%, which is like 20% of $20. So once you go for this buy and you make a profit up to $4, the trade will close automatically. So this is just what all these things are all about. You understand? But before we go ahead and click on any buy button, let us look at this particular place, the row statistics. If you look at this particular drawdown menu or draw up menu here, you click on it, then you see all the ticks that are being made at a particular point in time. Do you understand? Look at this particular tick that is going on. That's going on like this, go up and go down. If you click on this drop menu here, you see that here it has made a total of 51 ticks. You understand? Here it has made a total of 61 ticks, 41, 46. You understand? This is just how much ticks it has been making. Once it is done, then this one will also move over to this particular place, and that one will start. And now I'll start from the beginning. The reason why to start from the beginning is once this particular ticks kick out of this particular range, do you understand? at a point why this thing is actually going up and down. Once it moves out of this particular range, then that particular counting will stop automatically, and then another counting will start. So your work is just to make sure that within a particular ticking period, it didn't leave this particular range. If it happens to leave the range, then the amount you keep at stake you just leave. Why, if it's still ranging at that particular period, if it's still ranging within that particular zone, then your profit, you keep making your particular profit. So the best thing, if I should advise you, if if you want to check out accumulators, is when you're trading accumulators, make sure that you just enter and then leave as fast as you can. You understand? You can see that it has actually breakout. That's the reason why it was red. Then if you look at this particular place, now you see that another new counting, another new ticking has actually started. You understand? Why the other one have made a total of 119? You understand? It has stopped. Then another new tick will actually start. Another thing I want to tell you is that if you want to go for any, if you want to enter any trade with this accumulator, just make sure that the tick is over. You understand that this particular tick is over and that tick is about to start. So once a new tick starts, then go ahead and click on that particular buy or sell. You can see that it is over and that tick has started as well. This one made 28 ticks. You understand? This one made 5 ticks. You understand? This one made 5 ticks before it broke out of that particular range. Then another tick have also started. So within this particular period, we have seen 119, 28 ticks, and then 5 and then 13 ticks. So that's how it works. So let's go ahead and execute a trade once this particular tick is over. Another thing you need to know is that you can actually change the asset you want to trade. Let's say you don't want to trade volatility 100, you can go ahead and choose other assets. You understand? You can see volatility, all the volatility indices. You can choose boom and crash. I think boom and crash is even the best because boom and crash moves in a very good manner. You understand? And that's just it. You can take out the jumps, the range break, and the stepping days. Okay, let's check out boom 500. I think boom 500 is actually good for this ticking. You understand? Then if you click on it, then to load, you can see we have 500 here. Another thing I want you to watch out is this particular period. Do you understand? If you look at this particular place where there is 0.00, do you understand? Once this thing happens to go above 0.2, once it goes above 0.3 at least, is I will advise you to avoid that particular trade, avoid that particular asset. You understand? Because it's highly volatile and it can easily kick you out. You understand? So just go for 0.001 or 0.000. You understand? Now let us go. This is boom 500. Let us execute a trade instantly. If you look at this particular statistics that is here, you see that the range in here is just like 10. You understand? I think the range in here is always 10, but with this particular 3%, and I have a $20 to risk, I'm going to go in for a buy. I'm going to click on this buy button now, and if I see 5 ticks, I'll close. Okay, the trade is over. Let's go ahead and click on buy. Now you can see how many ticks that is counting here. These 3 ticks, these 4 ticks, and these 5 ticks. And with these 5 ticks, we have made a profit of 4. Do you understand? And the market have closed instantly with the profit because I told you that because I see that market should close once you make $4 profit. Then next now you have to wait for the market to close for the range to break. Once the range break, go ahead and execute another one. I think boom and cry is actually good for this particular trading. You understand? In as much as profit is not actually guaranteed, it's actually okay. And that counting has started. Let's go ahead and hit on the buy. You see, 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, 4 tick, 5, 6. You see that the profit is already made sharp sharp. And that's how it works. So you can check out boom 500. I think that particular strategy will be actually okay for you. And don't overtrade, guys. Overtrading can actually ruin your psychology. So once you overtrade, you are likely to be losing. So if you are using 50 to $20 to trade, if you make like $8, it's actually good. In case you don't want to set take profit, just go to this particular place where they wrote take profit. Just go ahead and untick it. Once you untick it, then you this time around you'll just be using what the market gives to you. Do you understand? Let's say if I go for a buy and then the counting will now start 1, 2, and then I'll be getting ready to close the market 3, 4, 5. I'll close. You understand? And then I've made a profit of 4.6. I get in. So you see, we executed here and then close here in profit. So that's it. You can see this equity is actually back to $10,000, unlike how it was before. So this is just all you need to know about Deriv accumulators. And if you want to check it out, use a demo account for some time. Then before you go for a real account, you can check out Boom and Crash. You understand? While trading. And then not over trade while trading. And then make it easy and simple. Use this particular medium volatility and then enter quick and then exit quickly. Once and if the range goes against, you're going to lose how much you are staking, not the total amount of money you have on your account. So just pick out some percentage of your account and then stake and then go for the execution. So that's just what Deriv Accumulator is all about. And if you're new to Deriv Broker, the link to sign up with Deriv Broker is in the description of this particular video. So sign up with Deriv Broker and then check out these accumulators, guys. That's it.
If you find this video very helpful and you've learned how to navigate through the Deriv accumulator, how to place your trade, how to use Deriv accumulator, please don't forget to do us just one favor by liking this particular video and also subscribe to this particular channel. I'm going to see my video, guys. Bye.